What's happening, YouTube? Dylan here. Got the fresh cut and all that. I know you see it. But wanted to come to y'all today, man, to just let you know, stop thinking about that shit you're thinking about doing. Just do it. Like Nike. Shout out to Nike, man. They got one of the greatest slogans of all time. I always find myself saying it, whenever I'm thinking of my friends and family that are always thinking about doing some venture, starting a business, want to start a podcast, even get on YouTube. People always tell you their ideas and what they want to do. And then you look a month from now, they still ain't done it. A year from now, they still ain't done it. They ain't even started. You got to just do it, man. Easier said than done. I get it. But you got to, at some point, my people, you're going to die. One day, we're all going to be dead, buried in the earth. And you don't want to look back like, damn, I should have started that thing I kept talking about. I promise you, man. It's like, man, we're all humans. We're all guilty of this shit. We all have ideas and things we want to do. I remember, because I got a podcast, by the way, the Typical Misfit podcast. Check it out. I should have started a year earlier, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit we should start sooner than we think. Even if you ain't ready, man, just, as they say, build it as you fly. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. I know a lot of people that tell me their ideas and then they just don't execute. And that's the difference between the playmakers of the world and the wannabes. Even if you don't feel like you're ready, you gotta start at some point. Everybody wants to wait for the perfect time. Everything has to fall in line. You want to wait for the right amount of money saved up. Like, I remember before I started stand-up comedy, I was just, I was waiting for the perfect everything. And I knew that I just needed to move out of my small town up in Alabama and eventually move to a bigger city that has some comedy clubs and shit. And I knew I wanted to live in Tampa, Florida, which is where I started at. And before I moved out there, I only saved up probably like $1,200. Found a nice cheap spot a week before I moved out. Right? It was a blessing how everything worked out in my favor. I had a cheap ass apartment bedroom that I found for like $300 a month, which is stupid cheap. Everything included. But even before I found that place, man, I was gonna move into like a homeless shelter in the time being, find a job out there somewhere just to pay my bills. I was building it as I flew. I didn't care about, all the specifics of making things perfect. You can't worry about that, man. You just got to do this shit. If you want to do something, you got to do it, man. Think about it. You're thinking about it, right? That's a start. Every action starts with a thought. But now that you got that thought, get a little mini plan going, get an idea of what you want to do, and execute. Don't be scared, man. The universe will get out your way and get the shit you need to get if you just put in the work and you just make that action happen. So that's just something I want you to think about, man. Really consider. Stop thinking too much. Yeah, you need to think about it beforehand, before it even happens. But if you really want to make it happen, man, you got to just do it. Like Nike. Greatest slogan of all time. Excuse me, I had some food earlier. But stop overthinking it, man. It's good to think about shit so you have a nice, clear plan. But that doesn't do any justice if you're not going to actually act on it. There's plenty of people who seen Uber happen and they say, oh, man, I thought of that. I've been thought about that. Guess what? You didn't act on it. You didn't make it happen. You know, so sit your ass down and look straight, okay? It's crazy, man. We gotta act. We need more action. There's a lot of thinking going on, but we need more action out here. That's how things get done. All right. So that's it. Something to remind y'all of. Y'all know what it is, but I just gotta let you know because I got friends, man. It's really frustrating. I want them to do shit and they don't do it. And this message is for them, and this message is for other people that are like them, which I know is a lot of people out here that are bullshitting. The universe doesn't respect bullshitters, man. The universe respects action. So go out there and make something happen. Do that thing you've been wanting to do. Don't be scared. The universe will reward you for even trying, man. And if you fail, who gives a fuck? You learned, you experienced, you take that experience with you and you can try again, or you figure out something else you like. It's a win-win. So get out there, get your feet dirty, get your hands dirty, and go in. Do that shit. All right. Appreciate y'all watching. Feel free to leave a like, comment down below what you thought, what you want me to talk about next, and hit that subscribe button. Got more stuff on the way. I'm gonna talk to y'all next time, y'all. Peace.